plate, collecting 5 hits, as the Orioles took down the Red Sox 13-4. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Beckham gloves it. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for offense. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big leagues.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. The throw to third.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitching. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not.
Here's J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe. Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got a batting average of .444. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kinsler for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Ready now for Baltimore. Tim Beckham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball in there for a called strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Moreland.
Way out in front.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mancini going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Rafael Devers.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Up around the face. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That pitch was way down on 2 and 2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the low field percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1 and 2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he lays off there. 1-0. Kinsler, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3 and 2. A bouncer to the left side. Nunez scoops it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from Fenway in a moment. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Leading off the inning, Andrew Susac, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Sale ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, John Andrioli, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Susak at second. Nunez at first. 1 gone. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple. It remains 1-0. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 2 is left. Villar. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Here's Mookie Betts.
right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead one, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Martin.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number one.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1-1. Misses for the second ball. Beckham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off the fourth inning, designated hitter.
First offering on its way.
Martinez.
Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Popped him up. Susac over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Andrew Susac. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now batting, Renato Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Scooped up on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Bradley Jr.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. One there on to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1. Ready now, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have. Kinsler over at second. Vasquez is over at first with 1 away. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his career totals, Bogaerts carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he is in there. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. Hunter Harvey. Right. Handed reliever standing 6'3" gets the ball now out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Harvey, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. And he chased it in the dirt. Susac has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox on top, 5-0. Coming to the plate now, John Andrioli. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Bradley on at first, nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hit on the ground to short. Beckham over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. And this is low, ball 1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Tim Beckham. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter,
Standing in, number 62, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Susak corrals it. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled off. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Bogaerts on third, Betts on second, Martinez at first, 1 gone. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double. Leading off the inning, Andrew Susak. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And here's Renato Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Sale gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be. Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in the zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
A wave and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Donnie Hart comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Eduardo Nunez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hart, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was selected in the 27th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. High and deep to center field. Jones going back to the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Brock Holt will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Digging in, Ian Kinsler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Steve Pearce will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Holt leads off second with nobody out. Pitch popped up. Beckham calls for it. One down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sandy Leon will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Dustin Pedroia will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 0-2 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Jones. And that's the third out. Eduardo Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Sandy Leon will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He'll get it into second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
and here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in, number 62, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Both Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball